touch him.
Oh, you know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We
First-
know.
first-
we know.
first
we
and
know.
foremost.
We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of him. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight.
Tensions nearly boiled over when Terence "Bud" Crawford and Canelo Alvarez came face-to-face at a fiery New York press conference, setting the tone for what could be one of boxing's most explosive showdowns. The clash escalated when Crawford charged across the stage during a heated exchange, prompting Canelo to shove him back with force. Dana White and security swiftly intervened to prevent a full-blown altercation. The intensity spiked even further when Crawford responded to Canelo's remark about a smaller ring by declaring, "I'm hunting everything he's got." The stare-down that followed had the crowd buzzing, signaling this rivalry is anything but staged.
I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Alashi told him, you need to do something, and he did, and now before I respect his word because he say, oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do, and he did. So, but you know me, I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Alashi ask you to spice things up?
I didn't touch him.
Crawford made one thing clear: he's not intimidated by Canelo Alvarez. Displaying supreme confidence, he intentionally closed the distance during the press conference and claimed he stepped to him to show who's boss. Crawford doubled down on his fearless approach, stating he'll bring the fight to Canelo without backing down or letting anyone dictate his game plan. His body language matched his words. Every deliberate movement and unwavering stare delivered a message. This isn't bravado, it's intent.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First
We know.
first
We
and
know.
foremost.
We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of him. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of him.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of shit. And you gonna find that out. And as you see, the last press conference,
We'll see.
when I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you are a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
Canelo, on the other hand, remained composed, brushing off the shove as a natural response to Crawford encroaching on his space. "That was my reaction," he said, downplaying the incident while maintaining the intensity of the rivalry. Despite the physical moment, Canelo showed respect for Crawford, calling him a complete, seasoned fighter. He emphasized that he's coming into the September showdown focused, disciplined, and determined to win, suggesting the tension isn't just promotional hype, it's deeply personal.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13th?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited. I'm gonna train so hard.
The press conference was electric, with sparks flying well beyond typical fight promotion. When Canelo pushed Crawford's challenge aside, Crawford fired back with, "The only running I'll be doing is running upside his head. He's got a big head, too." The crowd gasped at the jab. The exchange intensified when Canelo suggested a smaller ring size. Crawford snapped back, promising to hunt him down regardless. The moment peaked when Crawford advanced and Canelo responded with a shove, forcing security to step in quickly before things spiraled out of control.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you. Right
You
now.
can see it, but
I'm
it's
taking
gonna be.
I'm
It's
taking
gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm
mom.
taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
And
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
but look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
I see you. You don't look different. You nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Gonna see.
Interestingly, the tension on stage followed a surprisingly calm dinner between the fighters ahead of their press conference in Riyadh, arranged by Saudi promoter Turki Al-Sheikh. Crawford admitted the atmosphere was polite but awkward. He had already eaten and barely touched his plate, while Canelo mentioned he couldn't stop thinking about the upcoming bout. While the evening showed mutual respect, Crawford made it clear, once the bell rings, the pleasantries vanish, he's all business.
What was on the menu last night?
Man, there was so much food there. I couldn't eat. I had just ate, so it was kind of crazy.
Did you get the sense that Canelo was perhaps trying to scope you out, or was it just a friendly dinner?
It was a friendly dinner. You know, it wasn't no animosity, bad blood, or anything like that.
Was His Excellency trying to probe anything between you, ask some questions that might cause some hairy moment?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. It was all cool.
David Benavidez gave Crawford strong odds going into the fight, citing his elite boxing IQ, adaptability, and proven ability against top-tier opponents. He estimated Crawford had a 70% chance to win if he handles the jump and weight well. Still, Benavidez later hedged slightly, calling Canelo a slight favorite at 60-40 due to his natural size and comfort at super middleweight. His analysis reflects high regard for both fighters and acknowledges just how unpredictable this high-stakes matchup truly is.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins, but be surprised. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition like Earl Smith, he showed what type of dog. I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could he still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 168.
ESPN's Stephen A. Smith provided a balanced take on the upcoming clash, calling it a rare showdown between two all-time greats in the super middleweight division. He praised Crawford's high boxing IQ and southpaw style, which could cause serious problems for Canelo. Yet, Smith was equally mindful of Alvarez's power, durability, and championship pedigree, noting that his experience at this weight class gives him a major edge. In his view, it's a battle of brains versus brawn, and the winner could solidify a legendary legacy.
Let me tell you what I think should be wrong. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life, and he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3, and then got killed in Rocky 4 by drop. Because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Terence Crawford may find his blueprint for beating Canelo Alvarez in Dimitri Bivol's 2022 masterclass. Bivol controlled that fight with a disciplined jab, smart footwork, high-volume mobility, and well-timed offensive bursts that kept Canelo off balance throughout their bout at light heavyweight. Team Crawford has reportedly studied both the Bivol and Mayweather fights to craft a similar strategy built around movement, ring IQ, and hit-and-don't-get-hit tactics. According to analysts, Crawford could also benefit from employing a style reminiscent of Arislandi Lara, using angles, switch hitting, and staying off the ropes to avoid mid-range exchanges. The consensus among experts is that Crawford can succeed by keeping Canelo at a distance, out-jabbing him, and striking surgically when the moment is right.
Bivol is the fight you gotta study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't for it, but he can do a Bivol. The problem is, Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating him. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating him. I got Callum Smith beating him. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Canelo because Canelo is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up to 168.
Crawford has dismissed concerns about the size difference, pointing out that both he and Canelo stand at 5 feet 8 inches. However, critics argue that height is misleading when it comes to natural weight and strength. Canelo has competed as high as light heavyweight and has long settled into the 168-pound super middleweight division.
Crawford, in contrast, has made his mark primarily at welterweight.
His jump to 168, especially without a rehydration clause, could give Canelo a considerable physical advantage in both power and durability.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talk. With the right business come across the table, yeah, I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than you, so that fight will be good.
Though Canelo initially seemed indifferent to the idea of fighting Crawford, his stance has since shifted.
He now says he's open to taking the fight if it makes sense financially and contributes to his legacy.
Terence Crawford, his name keeps coming up, and I know he's a lot smaller than you. Is that a fight that you would ever consider under any circumstance?
I always say if the fight makes sense, why not? But he's not in the plan.
He's not in the plan. Okay. Is there a specific reason for it? Is it because of his size, or it won't do anything for you in terms of pushing you toward your goals?
Like I say, it makes sense, maybe. I don't know right now. I just want to enjoy this fight. Let me enjoy this fight. And then you want to know what is next.
In a more lighthearted moment, Canelo reportedly referred to the Crawford bout as an easy fight, while hinting that the payday could reach $150 million. That kind of financial upside is one of the major drivers behind this potential matchup. The sheer star power of both men makes this a true mega fight, with legacy and business aligned in rare fashion.
The fight is going to be So, I don't care about that, but I move, right?
Did you hear what Turkey said? He got on the stage and said, beat Canelo Alvarez. He's smart to take it. What are your response to that?
Send me the offer.
Would you put a rehydration on?
I don't like to talk about other fights.
You understand, like that's the fight that everyone wants to see. That's the fight that fans want to see. You understand. And it happened. And it happened. I think it happened.
And with throw.
That's why I believe the fight happened. Would you ever go for 175? 160, I feel like you fought everybody. They're taking belts away from you. 175, you got benefits.
If I go 175,
that would be the first hunt. Then you can look around and see what's out there.
And then
would you make a Crawford performance against Matt?
I think he knows why.
You've been saying your name a lot all week. I was out there
because
in LA.
he want to say the fight. They don't talk about money.
Would you look at a fight with Crawford? In the past, you told me no.
The money is right.
Money's got to be big.
I don't like fighting.
If you want to say 160 or look at 175. All right, big fight, September 14th. Watch it on ppv.com. Canelo Alvarez going for more tissue. Quick picture.
Canelo, Johnny Boy Boxing.
In an interview on The Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God, Canelo acknowledged Crawford's elite skills but raised valid concerns about the weight difference. He suggested that Crawford moving up 3 divisions to 168 pounds could undercut the win's significance. If Canelo were to beat Crawford, critics might dismiss the victory as a mismatch due to the size gap. Canelo stressed that while he respects Crawford deeply, A win over a smaller fighter may not be celebrated on the same level as his victories over natural super middleweights.
That could have been made, right? Folks wanted, obviously everybody wanted to fight Benavidez, and now there's conversation about Crawford. Crawford saying he wants to fight you. Everybody wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Now I saw at the end of the Crawford fight, how they call him, the Excellency, Turkey, his Excellency, the Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford. Yeah.
He's willing to pay whatever I want. Hands down.
That'll work. Yeah, so if yeah, you're in. So if the numbers were right with Crawford, you'll do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But for me, my weight class is an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move that much. So if the money is right, I'm in.
How you think he did at that weight, at 154? How you think Crawford?
They are a weight class for a reason, and you need to ask him. It's different. I know in his mind he thinks he can do whatever he wants because he's very talented fighter. He's a very good fighter.
Canelo's comments have sparked debate. Some see them as a display of confidence, while others interpret them as a subtle underestimation of Crawford's capabilities.
Clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything from in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better, no? Terence Crawford is a great fighter, he's a good fighter, but like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and then you never know what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Regardless of opinions, one thing is clear: both Canelo and Crawford are held in high regard for consistently taking on the toughest challenges. A fight between them would not only live up to the hype but also honor their reputations as true warriors in the sport. Unlike some past letdowns, this is one matchup fans believe will deliver.
At the end of the day, what makes the elite the elite? A lot of them chase money. Terence chase greatness. Yeah. And I think Canelo chases greatness. Yeah. So they're not going to cheat us like Charlo cheated us.
So, what do you think? Does the size difference give Canelo an undeniable advantage, or can Crawford's skills overcome the odds? Drop your predictions in the comments below.